Okay, hello and welcome back to Joe BRC. Yes, I know I really badly need a haircut, but we'll not worry about that. Last time we were here, we got to look at the first parts of the new build, which was the traxxas UDR, which is it's going to be good. I've had a few parts in now, and I've just sort of decided which way to go with it, and I've basically decided to go with the front end, as I said last time, but this episode I have got the roll cage. So yeah, I'm going to do the roll cage because I figure that's going to be quite a big piece that's going to give us an idea of what goes where, how big we're looking at, and it's a good part to do, and it's going to look good. So it's going to be exciting to see the size of this beast, and yeah, it'll give us points to anchor to. So if you're doing the front end, you do need the front of the roll cage to go start putting parts on, basically. So we'll get on to that, I think, and I'll flip this around, get down on the table and show you the roll cage, because I've laid it all out ready to put back together. It is in pieces, so it does need putting back together. So let's just get it flip round and let you have a look. Okay, so here's all the parts for the roll cage. You basically got the sides here with those going there, but there is a piece that comes into this, so you have to take these out. So, and then you got roof panel, cross brace, a rear section with the fake fans, but yeah, they look quite cool. There's sort of radiator and fans combo in there. And then the rear section that comes down with the drive shaft, actual drive shaft, so that does work. And then some sort of scale parts in there, like double batteries, which is kind of funky. May try and use these spaces when it later on. And then they got the rear section with a rear bumper and a fake fuel tank, which would be a good space to put something in there. I don't know, like a sort of sound kit or something. I don't know. Sort of wasted box there that's not being used. Could be something you could put in there. And then obviously to come to the front, you've got the screen going down to the front braces, and then the side pieces, which is where you mount one of the arms, the front suspension arms, as this is why we need the front section. And then front bumper going on to the front. So you can kind of see now roughly how big we're looking at. If this is the side and then that's the front, you're looking quite a big unit. It's getting close to the Kraken size. Never going to get that big, but it's getting pretty close to it. So I'll get a bit of a closer up on it, and then I'll get it built, and we'll see what we've got. Okay, there's a slightly closer view for you. So we'll get started on this. It basically takes one Allen key to do the whole lot. They're all the same size. And you just work from one end to the other, building it up as you go along. So start on the rear, and we'll work our way to the front. So here we go. Okay, so yeah, just you can see the it's like a rear box in here. I mean, there should be enough room in there for something, but as you can see, it does take a while to get stuff in and out of it. So it might be something useful to do. You could have like a hole for wires and things for something to come out. You could hide something away. You can see now where the mounts are for the 2 spare tyres and the sort of fake exhaust on there, jack and everything in there. It's all accessory sort of parts to it. But let's get on and do the rest. Tell you what, I'll stop blocking the camera now. That's all good. Big tip with these ones, they're the few pieces that have got longer bolts in. So basically what I've done is I've left them in so that you can see. I worked it out basically which ones will go where beforehand, and then left the longer bolts in there so that I could see where the bolts go, so that I didn't have to faff around now and work out what bolt goes where. So I know these longer ones go in here from sort of sussing it all out and working it all out. So it pays to work it all out beforehand, do a few bits of testing and trial and error, and you'll take longer to do it, but obviously I took longer to do it, but I just didn't film it. So for your benefit, this is if you're going to build this cage, the long one goes to the bottom, the longish one goes at the top. And I believe this one at the bottom here is the longest bolt you've got on the whole kit. Yep, so that is the longest bolt on the whole cage that goes into that one. And then I think it's like the second longest that goes in the top of this one. So you should know which ones it is, because there is only these two and there's a couple on the front that are longer. So you just got to keep those together, because they basically go through quite a few different pieces to join it all together and strengthen it. These are like your cross braces. They've just added bits to them to get things done. See, because I've not done this before and I've not owned one before, a lot of these extra bits on here, I've no idea what goes where. So like these ports on here, I don't know whether they're just a accessory thing or it's actually something for the body mount. I don't know. You may be able to tell me if you've owned one. But I'm just getting it all together, just bolting it all together where it seems like it's going to work. And so far it's going together okay. And I'll just carry on. Okay, so now that's the rear end. You're starting to get an idea of how big this thing's going to be. So yeah, he's a fair size, and that's only literally just over half the vehicle. So we've got the whole front as well. So it's going to start becoming quite a big thing. So we'll just get on with the front. Okay, so just got to work out where these last 4 go, which I think don't go anywhere at the moment because that's all pretty solid. They must be for when you start putting other things on, because that's all pretty good. So that's the cage. We've got side pieces on, but I'll leave those. They're only literally just 3 screws in each side. I'll leave those and put those on another time. But now we're getting an idea of where we are. So this will go under here. I believe it mounts to those 2 points there, and sort of, or is it somewhere? It mounts somewhere there. Anyway, I think it's those 2 there. And that goes into the back there. So, oh no, my mistake. What am I on about? There it is. Those 2 there. Goes in something like that. Diff in the front there. So we're starting to get a base there. Looking pretty good. And now we can start putting the arms, upper and lower arms on, and get something going. I expect the next thing we'll do is get the diff into that diff casing and the front casing, and then work out the arms after that. And I have got the arms for it. I'll just give you a sneak preview of one of them, just a sort of quick highlight of maybe a colour that we might be going for, but that's all you're going to get. So look forward to working on those. Yes, it's going to have full blue arms on there and black highlighted pieces to the arms. And yes, the idea I was going for after that was maybe I should have gone black arms and blue highlights, but I'd seen the colour. That colour is gonna, yeah, I think that's gonna work. Definitely, once you've got everything there, it's gonna be spot on. So join us next time. We'll get the front end going again, and we'll get more of this UDR built up. So please like if you like the video, subscribe as usual, It's all in below the video there. Just hit that subscribe button and we can carry this on. And we'll see you next time.